Yes, people, welcome back to the Arsenal Center. Please, before we start, let's make sure you like the stream. And the most important thing, you subscribe to my channel for my weekly content. Arsenal 2, West Ham nil. Very good performance. I mean, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter and I don't know, even on like YouTube and that slandering Gyökeres and saying that he wasn't really in the game today. I think he was poor. I think he he should have done better on that Declan Rice delivery. I think Declan Rice delivery was a good ball. He should have scored that, but again, he's getting used with the league. The man is getting bullied every single game. I really want to see a stat. I didn't find any of. I've been looking for a stat who was the most fouled um, player since the start of the season. I think Jokic is up there. Guy is getting run over every single game. Like he's trying. You can see he's strong. He's literally spending most of the time just wrestling defenders. He's not like it's not really getting any service, to be fair. And most of the time, he's like pulled and dragged, like he's doubled up, and then the defenders are just pulling him down every time he's touching the balls. Like the second touch is not there. The man is just falling on the ground. And do you know what, man? You got to work on that first touch. That first touch is woeful. I mean, listen, I like Gyökeres. I don't want to criticize him a lot because I think once this team will figure out how to play on Gyökeres' strength, he'll bang loads of goals. We don't see that yet because, like I said, he's new to the league. He's not bonded yet into the team, but I've got faith in Gyökeres. Um, the lineup, especially in the midfield, we were all hyped because. Mikel Arteta started with Rice, Odegaard, and Eze, something that all the fan base wanted to see. And I like the fact that Mikel Arteta actually is looking into this, like what are actually the fans saying, what they want me to try, because it's fine making mistakes, everybody does, but it's just how consistent you are into your mistakes and if you're willing to change that, if you're willing to evolve. Because let's not forget, Arteta is he's a guy who's still learning on the job. He's not getting any experience from any other previous clubs because this is his first managerial job. But anyway, I like that, and I think Arteta is he's starting to understand that fan base voice is actually important, and he's leaving his stubbornness a bit aside. But um, even though he started with as an Odegaard in midfield, something that we want to see, Odegaard got injured in like 20 minutes, and Zubimendi came back into the team, which I think he done good. I think once Odegaard was out, we started to look more quicker. We started to release the ball a bit faster than when he is on the field, because I think he slow us down a lot. Yeah, we control the ball a lot better when he's on the pitch, but he's just slow us down. We're boring as fuck. I can't lie. Um, Listen, there is a very good win, and what I like is because we put pressure on Liverpool now. They play in Chelsea away, Stamford Bridge. It's never an easy game, even though I think Chelsea can be got easy. I think Liverpool will win, but again, we apply pressure. We done our job. West Ham at home wasn't easy for us for the past 2 years. I remember we played them 2023 in December between I think it was on the Boxing Day, and we we got smashed 2-0, even though we had like 40 attempts on target. Um, and we all remember like, oh, we need a striker, we need this and that, and now we got it. We can see like Gyökeres I'm going back on Gyökeres just because I remember that he's what I wanted to see for him today was the fact that he's was playing better the last two games, but he didn't score. I just wanted him to score today. But again, when we discuss about look, we know, let's say we know Arteta FC, we are Arsenal FC. So Arsenal won today. I don't really care if Gyökeres scores or not. I think we should have Gyökeres as our penalty takers anyway. Because look, you look at Harry Kane, Haaland, Mbappe, they all take penalty. They all top of the list. You know, when we versus Saka, I think Saka should have let Gyökeres take it. But again, I understand the fact that he was looking at the stat. He's 200 game for Arsenal in the Premier League. He wanted to score today because it will be a very nice achievement for his career. Only TT has done it, and he wanted to be to top that. But again, I think overall was bit of a dull game. But like I said, I'm focused on the result other than the performance today because next 2 weeks there's going to be no Premier League football. It's an international break, and the team that all the players will go and play for their country, and then they'll come back. They'll try. I hate international breaks. Um, Again, Wenger, I think, was right. He when he said it that we should take a month off and just watch international break, do it all in 1 month, and then we're good to go with the Premier League. Other than have a break in September, have a break in October, have a break in November. I think once you start building up momentum, you don't really want to go away and play for the country. Play with different teammates. You have to come back. All the fatigue that's built up because of that. But look, is I think they'll change it for next for starting with next year with for the Euro qualifications because I think there's are a lot less games to play. So let's hope they will probably look at this and be like, yeah, this like you come and play 3 4 games and then you go away and then you come back. So these players are not made out of steel. Um, David Raya didn't really had a lot to do today. Saliba, Gabriel, I think Gabriel was a bit shaky on that, literally on his first touch in the game. He gave a corner away, um, from which they nearly scored in the second minute. Um, Saliba was good, solid. Timber, I think he's. How good is Timber? We need to talk about Timber. I think his end product needs to be improved, but defensively, this guy is an animal. Guys, I think he's the best right back on in the Premier League, and I might like a lot of them. A lot of you might say, "Well, what about Reece James? Reece James can't stay fit. That's why I can't really put him above Timber." Defensively, Timber is the best right back in the league, without a shadow of a doubt. Like I said, going forward, like look, Reece James's crosses are elite. That's where Timber should work on it, like to improve on that. But defensively, he is unreal. Calafiori, I never understand what Arteta is doing with Calafiori. The guy is all over the pitch. I mean, he played well today, but he should Calafiori be the one that got the most freedom in this team? I don't know. I want my left back to actually defend first, other than I don't know. I'm a bit old school. I like left backs and like left backs and right backs, so full backs to overlap and cross a ball into the box, not be. At some point, Calafiori was a striker. Calafiori was a left winger. Calafiori was a right winger. I don't understand what Mikel Arteta is doing with Calafiori, but I think he was alright today, and he nearly scored, hit the post, great shot, bit unlucky, but overall, I think he was good. My man of the match today is Declan Rice. I think he was good in the six, and he was brilliant in the number 8. Even though I think still Declan Rice is a six. I don't I don't fancy him in the number 8. He scored today, yeah, cool, and he took that kind of like a curse against West Ham, which is his previous club, his former club. So and he opened the score sheet, which was great because we were knocking on the door, but we couldn't really put the ball in the back of the net. So great, great finish from Deckers. Again, like I said, I think he was my man of the match. He's always working his socks off. He's unbelievable. What a player! I love Declan Rice, but again, I think Declan Rice should be in the six with Eze in the 10 or left 8 and Odegaard or Nwaneri in the right 8. But look, as long as Odegaard is fit, he'll start, and probably depending on the opposition, because Mikel Arteta was probably looking at West Ham today, thinking, yeah, they're gonna come, they will sit on the box edge, on the edge of the box, and then we need some creativity. We need to break them down. So that's why he put as an Odegaard, which I liked, by the way. I like the way he was thinking about it. But again, Odegaard was coming out quickly with an injury. The guy is weak. That's why I never thought Odegaard is captain material. That's what I thought always. Rice or Gabriel should be. Even Saka. I don't like Saka in the captain role, but because he's one of our best players and he was carrying this team through the years, then I can understand he's one of them, like more like quiet captain. But as a leadership, it should be Declan Rice and or Gabriel. Zubimendi, he done well. Great, some great crosses, some great passes as well. Trossard, just don't know, but it's 2025, bro. You know, we shouldn't play with Trossard on left wing. Guy is grey. The guy is getting old, bruv. Like, I've seen tweets linking us with Semenyo in the winter. I think Mikel Arteta was looking at this summer, or Andrea Berta, or I don't know, the ownership looking at this summer. Yeah, we need a left winger still. We bought Eze, but we all know Eze is no left winger. Great addition, but we need a left winger badly. Trossard was woeful again. What shit performance by Trossard. Selfish as well. He's trying to score when he's. I mean, guy is trying to shoot from impossible angles, bruv. Come on, mate. Just pass the fucking ball. You're a team. You should. You're playing in a team, Trossard. And some of your deliveries as well, woeful. Saka, he kicked a few balls. I think they end up in River Thames. Man was playing rugby at some point. I think he was a bit selfish. Again, I'm going back on my on the same topic. I think he was selfish not letting Gyökeres taking the ball. We all know what Saka is, but Gyökeres should get that confidence build up, and he should have let. But anyway, he's gone now. 2-0. That was a great result. Who came off the bench? Let me see. Let me share my screen for a minute because I can't remember who came off the bench. Summary. Oh yeah, Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly. He nearly lost the ball a few times. Nwaneri didn't really had a great deal. Marino, other than rolling on the floor and heading the ball out wide, done absolutely nothing. And Martinelli just ran off like a fucking headless chicken. That's all. But look, top of the league. I'm glad about it. I think it was an overall strong performance. They didn't really offer anything. West Ham, they shit. Let's be honest. And I don't know. I'm not going to make any content in the international break. It's boring, you know. And I will be back after we play Fulham away. I think, yeah, we play Fulham away on Saturday after the break. So, people, again, like and subscribe. I'm on 80 subscribers right now. Come on, you need to make it 100 subscribers by Christmas time. I'm taking baby steps with these channels, but come on, we need to make 100 subscribers. We need to grow the community, let's say, and have a good international break. Again, great performance. Give credit to Mikel, of course. Come on, we know here just to criticize Mikel when he's fucking up. But would he or will he fuck up really bad until the end of the season? Well, we know that's pretty much what he does every single time. But even though we favor it, we will see, because everybody's having us as favorites to win the league. So we should win the league, anyway. Again, Liverpool Chelsea are starting about 10 minutes. I'm tuning in for that. Bless people. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Bless.